American Truck Simulator. My name is Big Bill. How are y'all doing today? As I am doing good, as I hope you guys had a wonderful week. And I hope you guys are going to have a wonderful weekend, as today is Friday, April 25th, 2025. It's Friday. It's everyone's favorite day of the week. Well, actually, I know it's my favorite day of the week because it's my last day of work, unless I have to work the weekend, but you know what I mean. Oh, we're coming to a stop sign. I thought that was a red light. I thought this was a red light. But good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you guys are watching from, as I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. And I hope you guys are going to have a wonderful weekend. Yeah. Well, as you guys can tell, we are heading to Missouri after thinking about it all week. I decided, you know what? We do want to go to Missouri, so there's a load here. It's a good paying load. It's actually worth it. You know, we're going to Missouri. Why not just head to Missouri? So that is where we're going. We're heading to St. Joseph, Missouri. We're going to Beach Tech. Beach Tech. I don't know. I really don't know how to pronounce that. But we are hauling a Hell Creek L8000 service truck. It weighs 41,560 pounds. They are expecting us Saturday, 3:22 p.m. to Saturday, 4:52 p.m. Job income is $36,113. Job remains is 24 hours and 8 minutes. Next rest stop is in 6 hours and 3 minutes. Now, I just want to clarify two things. When we left here last week, or why did I say last week? Monday or Tuesday when I did that, we guys got a video this week on Monday or Tuesday. We did have more hours, like available hours. I think we were in like the 10-hour mark. So, you know, after looking at all the loads, figuring out, okay, do we really want to go to Missouri? Do we want to wait? Do we really want to do a long trip and then do a silent trip and then go into Missouri? You know, after thinking about it, I was like, you know what, screw it. We're just going to do a long trip. Get to Missouri. We have a nice load. Let's just go. Right? Well, I looked down my fuel gauge, which if you guys don't know, in this truck, the fuel gauge is, if you look at the miles per hour gauge, one second, let's go to it. Going through Guyman, Oklahoma, and then hopefully, oh, you wouldn't, okay, you're 33. Yeah, I'm not upset. But damn, you are way over that white line. Bear with me for just a moment. Alright, so the fuel gauge is right there. So if you look at the miles per hour one, where it says 10,351, yeah, the one to the bottom left of that, that is our fuel gauge. It was just under a quarter tank. So, with that being said, instead of stopping to fill up fuel on the way, we're going to stop, or went and got fuel, then come back, hooked up. So yeah. I lost my train of thought there for a minute. But once we get out of Guyman, Oklahoma, I will hop on the map and hop on the Paul's menu and show off the truck and then show where we're going. Which at this rate, I don't even think we're going to make it. We're probably going to have to stop a little later, but it is what it is. That's trucking for you. Yeah, it's been a, let's just say I'm happy for Friday. It's been a long week. I can't wait for this week to be over with. And when I say long week, I mean some of the loads I had to do were long. We're into our busy season. So that's why I do want to mention this now, just in case you guys do not see videos on Monday or Tuesday or Thursday or Friday. Yes, I will often upload on the weekend if I have to. So If you guys do see a Saturday or Sunday video, that's because I couldn't do one either in the middle of the week or towards the end of the week. Don't you even do it. I'm watching you. I was wondering if this guy in the left lane was actually going to get up here next to me. But yeah, I might be heavier than you, and I'm still beating you. Please explain. There we go. I know this. Excuse me. I know the first part of this trip is going to be slow going because we're going through town after town after town. Well, let's see here. We just left Dalehart. We just got into Oklahoma. We just went through Guyman, and then I think there's like a way station up ahead here once we enter Kansas. I forget the way we're going. .5 hours. Alright, we could probably do something with that. So we're catching a train that stopped us. I think that's one of my biggest things that I love seeing is these trains. Like, I know there's a mod out there that you can make the trains a lot longer like they are in real life, especially here in Pennsylvania. We do have some long trains. But like, seeing that right there, 2 containers on top of one another, yeah, we get that a lot here where I live. Yeah, we're gonna do this. No, we're not going to run the red. But I did see that they did release a Legacy Edition, the W900, the last of the W900 since Kenworth is not doing that after the end of this year, or is it next year? I think it's next year. Oh, and by the way, I did want to tell you guys that I don't know if I did say this, but if you guys look down here, the brake pedals engage. Yeah, these pedals actually work. I don't know if I mentioned that in the mod video that I did with this truck. See, there it goes. Yeah, we're going straight for a little bit. See the gas pedal? Oh, we're barely beating him. Big rig drag racing. For a tractor trailer. Drag racing. Man, the lights are not being friendly to us. Once we clear out of this, hopefully we get out of this little town, we can get some miles ahead of us because, you know, we really haven't been doing a whole lot here. And, you know, I really don't want to make part 2 a long silent trip, but it looks like it might be. And I did get asked that question, you know, why do I not want the silent trips to be very long? Because I guess the best answer for that is, you know, I don't mind doing the silent trips. I don't mind sitting here playing it. But it's like, I don't want to bore you guys with just doing a silent trip, you know, for a half hour or 35 minutes or 45 minutes. Thank you. Oh, I knew we were coming up to it. I knew we were. Oh, there already got a couple trucks in there. Does a double check. Then we got the bypass. Gotta love the AI. I will say, yes, we are a little lighter than our last couple oversized loads. This really isn't an oversized load. We're not really hanging off the side. You know, we're not really we're not really overweight. If I had to guess, we're probably just under 80,000. Well, actually, we might be closer to 80,000 pounds. I don't know yet. I didn't weigh it. That's the one thing I wish that some of these places had with scale, is that we can weigh your load. Or weigh your truck and trailer, like you do in real life. Speed limit 65, why are we only doing 35? Alright, I'm gonna go around this corner real quick. Show off the truck. And then, yeah. And I do apologize for the long videos here recently, like the 35-minute videos or the 40-minute videos. This one might be roughly that long. I do apologize. Alright, there we are. Show off the truck a little bit. I know you guys can't get enough of this truck. Like I've been saying, link is down below for this truck, and link is down below for the trailer that we're using. Once again, we are using the Rogers Lowboy from Bizzlers. So, yeah. Another thing that's happening is the NFL draft is going on right now. No, I do not have the TV on. No, I would not be distracted by that. And yes, my cell phone is on vibrate for draft picks. But anyway, let's talk about today's load. We will talk about the trip too. So, once again, we're having a Hell Creek L8000 service truck, weighs 41,562 pounds, $59.16 a mile, not too bad, not too shabby. Trip distance is 600 miles, trip time is 10 hours and 46 minutes, not bad at all. And there you go, St. Joseph, Dalehart, and that's what I was talking about right here, because we're in a little bit of Oklahoma, and then here's Kansas the whole way, so... But there we go. There's Missouri. Navigation. I'm trying not to be on here too long because of the minutes. So my goal was to reach here, which it could be a possibility, actually. My goal was to reach there because that's how far the silent trip would be here to here. That was my goal. It might still be eligible. Not eligible. Doable. There we go. But we'll see. The only other places I would stop is here and here. But when we get to here, I have my timer here. Let me know how many minutes I'm at. You know, we might just do a little bit of long video, and then you guys on Monday or Tuesday get a silent trip. So, but yeah, that's our trip. Dalehart. So, all right. Come on, buddy, hit the gas. I had to deal with this the other morning. I had a guy in front of me. Didn't want to do speed limit. Speed limit, and I knew he was empty too. Speed limit was like 40, 45. It ranged for a little bit on this road. 35, 30, 38, 39. Like, come on, get moving. So. So, do got a few things to talk about. I did get asked a couple questions. So, first question I'm going to answer is, how do I feel about Rockingham and NASCAR? I loved it. I don't think I talked about it. I can't remember. No, I don't remember if I talked about Rockingham on, was it Monday or Tuesday? I think it was Tuesday. I've been Tuesday, I think. I uploaded. Or was it Monday? Nah. But anyway, I loved it. It's great to see Rockingham back on the schedule. You know, it's just for the Xfinity or in Truck Series, but I actually quite enjoyed I watched a little bit of the Truck Series race. That was actually a fun race to watch. I actually watched the Xfinity Series race. Good race. It just sucks that Casey Kane didn't win. That was my pick to win. I picked Casey Kane to win, and you know, some unfortunate things happened, which was all good. You know, glad to see he came back to NASCAR for a race. Glad to see Rick Hendrick sponsored him in the RCR 33. Pretty cool to see, not gonna lie. Dude. Sometimes I think SCS knows I'm a truck driver in real life. I think they do realize that's why they do this with me, with the AI. Secondly, what was the other question? Oh, the other question was, oh, second question was this, and you know, if you guys ever do message me or ask me questions like on anything, like Facebook, YouTube, or anything, yes, I will not say your name on here. Don't worry. You just gotta take me a minute to realize the questions. You know, sometimes I have the questions on my phone, like a screenshot of them, or I have them written down. I don't have them written down because, well, I'm kind of rushing a little bit. But anyway, oh, no, there it is. Now I remember the question. So the question was, do you think we need to add permits in this game? Yes and no. The only reason why I say yes and no to that is because in real life, yes, oversized loads, pretty much any of them type of loads, they do have permits. They gotta follow, like, okay, like for instance, if it's 8 o'clock, the sun's down, I gotta pull over and get some sleep. Or, hey, you're over width, you can't be on this road. Or, hey, you're over length, you can't be on this road. You know what I mean? Or you're overweight. You know, there's a bridge on this road, it's not gonna be able to take your weight. You gotta go this way around. Or, I wouldn't mind that. But the thing with me is, would it mess up the special transports a little bit? Oh my God, yes, I am. Yes, here we go. Finally. You know what I mean? So. Now, you can also use permits for other things, like the permit to be over 80,000 pounds. So, in some states, not every one, there's a permit out there that gives trucking companies the ability to haul over 80,000 pounds, like bulk, tankers, like one of them guys driving down the road, like what I do. that beautiful. Oh, we still have plenty of time to make it. Yeah. I got fuel. But anyway, back to what I was saying, like, you know, excuse me. What's the other permit that we use? I forget, but like, you know, not like nothing major, but it's the little things, you know, that brings it to real life almost. Like certain states, you can only haul this amount of weight or this amount of weight. You can only weigh this much. You can only weigh that much. You know, so. So we're about to hit Wichita. Oh my god. That's... It's like, come on, lights, just change. If you're wondering, yes, guys do that from time to time. I feel like that's all we're doing is just hitting red lights and intersections, you know. Ugh, gotta love it. Gotta love it, gotta love it, gotta love it. Yeah. We hear you. I know, that sound gets really annoying. I wish you could turn that off a little bit. Well, I know you can, but the other question I gotta ask, there's two things you could add to this game. What's two things I would add? And I've been asked this question multiple times at different times throughout doing YouTube and everything. There's two things I would love to have. The car haulers and the dump trucks. I think that would be pretty cool. Another thing, I really can't think of anything else other than them two things. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned to you guys at all, I would love to have an accessories pack for the other trucks. Like I know we have the accessories pack for the W900. Why not for the other trucks, like the T680s or the other Peterbilts, like the 0389 or the 579? You know. Yes, we get it. Just shut up. Crack open his energy drink if you need to. Like, good God. If you guys are wondering, yes, that's why I drink for energy drinks. I drink C4. I don't really drink, well, here and there I'll drink NOS or Monster, but here recently I've been just drinking C4. OAI. That's okay, I'd rather have the truck dump the curb instead of the trailer. And this also does answer some other people's questions. Do I plan on doing a night trip video? Yes, I will have this truck at night. But hey, we're making good, I mean, oh my God. Of course. Of course, why? This game makes, I'm not even gonna say it. There you go. Check that out. Yeah. This is, now see, this is where I'll also say I wish we could sleep anywhere. Like since we have a sleeper, you know, you can pull off to the side of the road and just sleep. Like you do in real life. Oh, the road's not even up here to up here. It did not like that. Gotta go that far. I think it's like, I think it's the next ramp, so we'll be alright. You guys get to enjoy a short silent trip. Well, I know it's not a long silent trip, but hey. Why I say silent trip, a silent part, there we go. And I did ask this question there. Yes, when it comes to the longer ones, like a part 1, part 2, part 3, part 3 will be a silent trip, part 2 I might talk a little bit. Up here, yeah. Technically we made it. Technically we made it, so. Ah, the scenic area. Oh, I see now. Boom. Puppies, get the lights. Sleep button once we get there. But there you guys go. We have made it to our destination. I know we're not delivering it till the next part, but here you guys go. If you guys are wondering, yes, even though that axle is flipped up. So, but anyways, guys, I'm not gonna keep rambling on. I'm not gonna keep you on here long enough. We hit the 40-minute mark, which I'm not a fan of 40-minute long videos. But hey, it is what it is. You guys were able to get 2 videos this week. So, but anyways, hope your Friday goes well. Have a wonderful weekend. Ow. Thank you all for all the thank you for all the love on here. I do appreciate it very much. And I will see you all next time. Take care. Have a good one. Bye.